if I am the mirror image of truth, then wouldn't I be the human reflection of all writers of truth? So wouldn't my words reflect their words? But now if I am the mirror image of truth, then wouldn't my truth correct the wrong that the words reflect? Because if it's two sides to every story, then the written word reflects both sides, because once it's written, it's absolute. So now, if I am the mirror image of truth, then I am the direct opposite of the lie. Because look, the mirror image is the direct opposite. So if I am the direct opposite of a lie, then I'm truth. Now, if I am truth, then there is a liar among us, right? So now, if I am the truth in history, then there is a liar creating history. So if we are living in two histories, going the same way, what is prosperity? See? Right? See, what is prosperity if we are if we going in the wrong way of everything, right? See, ain't nothing what it seems. Okay, prosperity is the condition of being successful or thriving, especially economically well-being, right? Now, if a liar is prosperous, then what is the condition, right, of thriving? See, okay, now thriving, let's break that down. Thriving is defined as characterized. Now, let's break characterized. Characterized is to describe the character or quality of success. See, so if you thriving, and thriving is defined as characterized by success or prosperity, then what is the degree or measurement of succeeding? See, that's success. That's the definition of success. So if you are succeeding in a lie, although we are still going forward in time, wouldn't you have to pay for that success because you're not paying for it now? You're receiving it. But are you worthy of the success that you live in? Now, me, on the other hand, I see success as freedom, not financial. See what I'm saying? So see, I am measured by the 15 years I'm free. See what I'm saying? Now, my enemy's success is measured by the 15 years they had to pay to stay free. Now they have the validity of the national debt to where it's about to burst. $30 trillion. How can anybody survive on that kind of money? With interest, how do you ever pay it back? So if you lost your prosperity, right, and then you bought your success, right? Now, prosperity, the condition of being successful. So if you bought your success, how are you successful? Now look, the definition of successful: resulting or terminating in success. That's terminating. Okay, look, resulting. To proceed, now this is result, and it's resulting. It's defined as to proceed or arise as a consequence, effort, or conclusion. See? So now, if at the end of your judgment, you are now broke financially, when were you ever successful? See? But at the end of what you call success, I was able to become the mirror image of the written word. Then how am I not mirroring God's definition? Right? See, hold on, I'm gonna hit you with it. Wait a minute. I gotta get used to my stuff here. Okay, so now I gotta get, okay, mirroring is to reflect in or as if in a mirror. See, so now, if you are a broken mirror, right, then you are a reflection of something broken. But if you was broke, that means you was whole at one point. You just a smaller reflection of your bigger self, right? But now, if you get your confidence back, then you will start building your mirror back up to its wholeness. So let me show you. Wholeness. See? Wholeness. Now, wait, I got to get to it because it, okay, wholeness, it just say a noun. Well, anyway, I'm going to get the one on the entire word. Okay, here it is right here. Constituting the entirety of a person's nature or development. See what I'm saying? So see, if you broken, you can then fix your image because you just ashamed of where you at. But if you been somewhere, you should see where you been and realize that the way you got there is what got you back to where you at. But you been somewhere, so you know that it's somewhere you need to go. Now what you need to do, or you don't have to do it, but if you don't do it, you're going to end up back where you was, right? Or if you mess around, you're going to be dead, or you're going to be in prison for the rest of your life. And then what? See, then what is your mirror then when you have no reflection? See, if a man take you out the scene, you can no longer impact the scene. So if you are not in the scene, you can't direct the scene. And that's what my mama taught me. See, stay in the game so you can affect the game. If you out the game, you can only teach the person who in the game. Now, if you're not a team player, then that person is not going to want to listen to you because they think you want their position. See, that's why the greatest person on a team is the person that do the least. See, because that's the glue that keep the team together. See, but the man who do the most is the man that hate the game the most because he get all of the blame and none of the credit, right? See, if he make the play, he's supposed to make the play. But if he don't make the play, now people want to know why he didn't make the play. But hey, man, it's another guy out there too that's playing too, right? So when the receiver catch the ball, then did the defender not do his job? Or did the receiver make a play and the defensive back was in position, but the man made the play, right? So all you can do is make it difficult for a player. But if the player gonna make the play, ain't nothing you can do but congratulate the player for making the play. But if I ain't in the play, then the play, man, I wasn't in the play. You just caught the ball, man. You supposed to catch the ball. But if I'm in the play, then I'm supposed to make it difficult for you. But if you catch the ball and I made it difficult, then, hey, man, I did my job. You just made the play. But what about when I intercept the ball? Do that mean you didn't do what you supposed to do? The quarterback did a good throw. I just made the play. You understand? See, so now, why don't you give me credit if you're going to give me blame for the man catching the ball? Well, give me credit for intercepting the ball, or give me credit for knocking the ball down. But then if I knock the ball down all game long, and then it's the last play of the game, and the man catch the ball and make a good play, now everybody on my team is not gonna think about the 9 deflections and 2 interceptions. They ain't tripping on that. They saying, yeah, but he made the play. So that's what I'm telling you about perfection, man. Perfection is in the eye of the beholder, the creator of the perfection. So I can't let you get me caught up in your ebb and flows. See what I'm saying? Now, let me see if I can look it up. Ebb. Oh, well, I can't look it up. Well, I don't know if it's even in there anyway, but flow. But, well, you know, like your flow, right, is the way you carry yourself, right? And if you carry yourself in a way that you're not a burden to yourself, then there's no pressure on you. Because, you know, I was like thinking like, man, you know, I don't want to be myself. Because but then I had to realize what time are you yourself anyway. So then I had to deal with being me, right? Because, okay, if I'm arguing about me, then I'm arguing, right? But now I'm understanding the argument, and I'm seeing myself in the eyes of others. See what I'm saying? I ain't never did that before, because why would I critique myself when I'm critiquing, right? I'm telling you wrong. Well, how do I then look at myself if I'm telling you, right? So I'm not using my evidence to judge me. I'm using your evidence. See, that's what I'm telling the people in school. I'm saying, well, you said this. You said, and now you failing me because I don't see it the way you see it. But I'm saying, man, I'm from the project. I don't understand, you know, like they call I don't even know what they still call it, but you know, when you have, my grandma used to have dishes, she's like china, and she used to have real china, right? And so they had them little saucers, right? I call them a little plate, you know what I'm saying? But they want to call it by its so-called correct name, that you put the T on or whatever. See, we used to have a little teacup. I didn't drink tea, but my grandmama them did, and they put it in a little cup. You put it on a little plate. I call it a little plate. Now, the people, they laugh at you. He called it a little plate. Yeah, what you call it? It looked like a plate, and it's little. Right? But see, they look at you like you supposed to know what they call it. I don't stay with you. We call it a little plate. Hey, go get that little plate over there. You understand? I go get a little plate, get a little teacup. You know where to keep, because what this is? Man, little old cup, right? So you like, man, I don't want to drink out no little cup. You know what I mean? So, because they give you the cup because you look. Yeah, man, I don't want no little cup. They got the big cup. You know what I mean? Now they got to tell you it's a teacup. I still don't want it. I want a big cup like they got. You know what I mean? They ain't drinking out of it. So that's what I'm saying. I've been arguing because I want to be accepted just like them, my auntie and my uncle. Don't give me no little money. They give me a dime, they get a quarter. Man, I got problems. I got situations. I need money. You know what I'm saying? But they act like because I'm little, I can only get a dime. Why? I can spend a quarter just like they can. But anyway, back to the story. But anyway, so, okay, so now, what I'm using now to justify what I'm saying is, I'm using, man, 60. Let me see, man. This the way they got this Quran thing. It ain't like it don't tell you the chapter. It tell you the actual what it is. You know what I mean? And you trying to say, hey, brother, I don't know. Okay, wait. It's that 62? No, I think it's 63. Yeah, okay, 63 in the Shaheed International Version of the Holy Quran, right? It's verses, I'm gonna go verse 1 through, well, it's only 1 through 11. So I'm gonna read it through and then I'm gonna try to discuss it. Okay, so that's whatever is in the heavens and the earth is on the earth. Wait, whatever in the heavens and whatever is on the earth is exalted, is exalting Allah, the sovereign, the pure, the exalted in might, the wise. It is he who has sent among the unlettered, which is, and it say Arabs, a messenger from themselves, reciting to them his verses and purifying them and teaching them the book, i.e. the Quran, and wisdom, i.e. the Sunnah, which is Sunnah. So it looked like Sunnah, so I don't know. Although they were before in clear evidence. See, so it say, although they were before in clear evidence. So saying that this is what I'm saying, I'm a mirror image of this, right? So it says, and to others of them who have not yet joined them, and he is the exalted in might, the wise. That is the bounty of Allah, which he gives to whom he wills, and Allah is the possessor of great bounty. The example of those who were entrusted with the Torah and then did not take it on, neglect, which says neglect, it say, i.e. neglected their responsibility towards it by not putting its teachings into practice, is like that of a donkey who carries volumes of books but does not benefit from their contents. Wretched is the example of people who deny the signs of Allah, and Allah does not guide the wrongdoing people. And say, O you who are Jews, if you claim that you are allies of Allah, including the other people, then wish for death, if you should be truthful, but they will not wish for it ever, because of what their hands have put forth, and Allah is knowing of the wrongdoers. Say indeed the death from which you flee, say indeed the death from which you flee, indeed it will meet you. Then you will be returned to the knower of the unseen and the witnessed, and he will inform you about what you used to do. O you who have believed, when the, I'm pretty good, I'm gonna spell it to you. The ADHAN, whatever that is called for the prayer on the day of Jummah. So it's JUMUAH, and they say that's Friday. Then proceed to the remembrance of Allah and leave trade. That is better for you if you only knew. And when the prayer has been concluded, dispense within the land. No, disperse. Dispense within the land and seek from the bounty of Allah, and remember Allah often, that you may succeed. See, this I'm talking about success, okay? But on one occasion, when they saw a transaction or a diversion, O Muhammad, they rushed to it and left you standing. Boy, that happened. Say, what is with Allah is better than diversion and than a transgression, and Allah is the best providers. See? So now, yeah, I got time. So see, this what get me, right, is if I am, then how am I not? Right? if this is, then how can I question it if it's written? Now, an illusion can be written, but once the illusion is applied, it's going to be an illusion. It's going to dissipate, right? But the truth, once applied, is going to be shown to be the truth. See what I'm saying? Now, once people apply the truth, why would you stop applying it? Because whatever your fruits are then, they are labor intensive. So that's when you don't give so easily when it costs you something. See, if I stole my truth, then what would be the value of the truth I stole? See what I'm saying? Because, okay, if possession is 9/10 of the law, right? If I steal your truth, according to that law, it's mine. I possess it. But can I wield it? See what I'm saying? Because the truth is designed by the creator of it. So the person who creates the truth can control the truth that they created. Just like the person who create a lie. See, if you tell a lie, you can control that lie because you know when you need the lie, when that lie no longer working, right? So now, when the lie is no longer working, then you can then critique or not critique, but support the lie with another lie. See, but the truth supports you. So see, my truth sustained me in court. Now, why would I lie out of court when my truth sustained me? See what I'm saying? So now, whatever is in the heavens and whatever is on the earth is exalting Allah, right? So now, am I not exalting who I am? If I am the mirror image of a name, then am I not the name that I am the mirror image of? Right? So if you are looking for Allah, then you have already said you are not Allah. If you was Allah, why would you look for yourself? If you are Allah, why would you pray to yourself? See, that's why I don't pray. I don't understand it, right? So I'm saying I understand why you pray, because I can see what you say is the results of your prayers. So see, me, I have never been a hater. So whatever makes you a good person, then I am glad for that. See, it don't make me a good person. So I just don't deal with that. But if it makes you a good person, then why would I be against it unless I don't want you to be a good person? But when I look at Christianity, I see good people that done became bad people. To me. See, and I'm saying, well, man, how is you good in this circumstance and you're not good in this circumstance? See, I'm saying, well, if you was good, why would you stop being good? See, because if you a good person, even though we doing something bad, we still good people. But now when you say you a Christian and now you a bad person and you can't see it, then I'm saying I see what the Bible say, the blind leading the blind. But now, what am I supposed to do to the loved ones that you created? Because if I care for you, shouldn't I care for them? See, that's what I don't understand about friendship. See, am I just your friend? And I don't care nothing about your daddy and your mama, your sisters, brothers. Man, I don't understand that. Like, I'm saying, man, if you my actual friend, I'm friends with your sister. I'm friends with your brother. I'm friends with everybody you friends with, because if you are not with me and they there, then you supposed to be there because I'm there. So if somebody doing something to your family and I'm there, then I'm gonna be with your family, cause you not there. See what I'm saying? But ain't nobody gonna tell you, man, I was there and Tommy ain't do nothing. Nah. But now, if you setting the scene up for me to do something, then I see you setting the scene up, man. So I ain't finna do nothing for you to trap me in the scene, but I'm trying to figure out why you set the scene up if you love me. So now I'm saying, well, now I'm judging the scene and I need to know, are you a goat or are you a sheep in your understanding, right? So now, is he who has sent, or it is he who has sent among the unlettered, and it say Arabs, a messenger from themselves, reciting to them his verses. See, that's why I like the Prophet Muhammad. See, he's not saying you're going to be quoting the Bible or the Quran. He say his verses. See what I'm saying? And purifying them. See, this is where I'm purifying them with your verses, with the verses that you believe. See, I'm coming to you with the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Those are the words, right, that is not included in your understanding. See, but it says, it is he who has sent among the unlettered Arabs a messenger. So that's the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964, from themselves reciting. See, I'm sending them from the law, reciting themselves. See, I'm verbatim only reciting the law. I'm not adding to it. I'm just saying I am he who is reciting what has been written. So I am reciting what has been recited over and over and over and over in the place where these things are supposed to be recited, in the court of law, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida. On August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, I became he who sent them among you. But now I am among you only for the moment, because I'm getting older every moment that we speak. But I get wiser in that moment. So when we do speak, I have something wise to say. So what do you think a wise person do if they do not become wise, right? So how do a person who do nothing become wise if they don't do anything? So if all I do is read and I do not apply anything that I have read, then what do I really know? I just know what was written, but I don't know if it's right. See, this is what I'm telling you about preachers. They can tell you the word, but they don't walk in the footprints of the words that they telling you about. See, I'm telling you in words, my actions already displayed. So how can I now act as if I'm not wise when I have displayed my wisdom in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, and then again in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. See, how can I hide behind my history? See, look, and then I'm about to go on this one. It says, so this the one that I like. Well, it's a couple, but this one gonna be okay. It's so that's 63 verse 2. And it is he who has sent among the unlettered Arabs a messenger from themselves, reciting to them his verses and purifying them and teaching them the book, i.e. the Quran, which I'm doing now, and wisdom, which is mine, right? Although they were before in clear error. See? So I'm saying that you may think that the law was in error, but it's the administrators of the absolute law that has made the law that's perfect seem imperfect to those who keep violating the perfect law. See, so now, then this is what I like. This is chapter 63, verse 4. This is the bounty of Allah, which he gives to whom he wills. And Allah is the possessor of great bounty. Now, I fulfill this with the legal term. That's the Amendment 14, Section 4. See, so I transcended the Bible, the Quran, and now I'm showing you what ties it together legally. And this is Amendment 14, Section 4. See? Citizens' rights, equal protection, apportionments, Civil War debt. That's what this is all details. So it tells you what is all encapsulates, right? So citizenship rights, see, I'm proving that I'm a citizen and I have rights. Then I'm showing equal protection under the law. See, I'm saying that because I am a descendant of slaves, my debt is that of Civil War. So I understand that you cannot pay this debt for me now proving that I am my God. So I have to then use Section 4 to then protect my country from you and your debts that you incurred in your insurrection and rebellion against your own constitution to keep me your property, right? So now, for my bounty, see, this is showing you that according to the Prophet Muhammad in chapter 63 or verse 4, that this is where my bounty comes from. That I am Allah with such a great bounty where I can, if you kill my son, I can pay the $2 million a person to destroy the state of Florida. I can pay the bounty. See, that's what I'm trying to show you, right? See, and that's why I'm telling people, if I was you, I wouldn't be messing with me, because this is the bounty of Allah, which he gives to whom he wills. See, so I'm gonna give the bounty to those who fulfill the bounty. See, because you turned my love into hate, and I was legally able to do either. I was either able to love you or hate you. But the person who hated me made me love you, and now you saying that love for you has cost me what I love more than you is my son, right? My daughter, my wife. So, but long as they were living, I was cool because it cost me time to save you. It didn't cost me nothing I love, right? I had to spend this time no matter what. So I'm like, hey man, okay, if this the price of pulling my great-great-grandbaby out of poverty, cool, right? Now, but to take, that is then the bounty for the taking of my son. It's gonna cost you the state of Florida and everybody in it, everybody, right? And it's gonna be biblically, religiously, and spiritually founded. See, that's what I'm telling y'all. Like, man, I'm reading the Bible and I'm reading the Quran, and I'm cool with the end of the world because you done ended my world. See? So now, this is the bounty of Allah, which he gives to whom he wills, and Allah is the possessor of great bounty, the example of those who were entrusted with the Torah and then did not take it on. See, so you all had the Torah, and you twisted it to create the end of the world. And I'm letting the people who gonna help me end the world, because you killed my son. See, I'm letting them know that I can pay you according to the Prophet Muhammad. I can pay you according to the Holy Bible, and I can pay you according to this law right here. Section 4 of Amendment 14. The validity of the public debt of the United States authorized by law, including debts incurred for payments of pensions and bounties. See, so that bounty that the Prophet Muhammad was warning y'all about, see, I went and got the necessary the necessary monetary value, and I used it in the law so I can then pay your monetary bounty. See, my bounty I paid in love. They bounty they paid in hate. See, so then they created a medium, right? A monetary, a block, a unit that then would allow their hate to have power. But you love money. But the Bible told you about the love of money is the root of all evil. So now, this is what you caught up in. Including debts incurred for payments of pensions and bounties for services. See? So that's what I'm saying. I'm in the service of my country with Amendment 14. So now my country tell me that it's going to pay the bounty for the killing of my son. I set the bounty up at $2 million a person, and the United States Treasury Department is supposed to pay it. But y'all, you laughing, but boy, I'm gonna sign my name if you don't give me my son back. You should have added up the cost of your own laws. See, now listen. So services in suppressing insurrection and rebellion, which happened in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. That's when I saved every citizen in the state of Florida, or I sentenced every citizen in the state of Florida. See, it was either way. Now, I chose to save you on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. And somebody chose to kill you when they ran over my goddamn son. See, somebody chose to kill you. So don't you be mad with me. Because on August 12, 2008, I saw you like I saw my wife. I saw you like I saw my daughter. I saw you like I saw my son. And then you showed me my son in a church. And he wasn't moving. He was in a casket. And now I'm going to show you where I'm going to pay to put your ass in a casket. See, with this Amendment 14 that I used so I could pay you $1 million to show you how to make $1 million. See, that's what I was telling y'all, man, I'm going to show you how to make $1 million because I made 1.2 million. You ain't make $1 million. You ain't did this. Okay, nigga. All right. Okay. See, that's why I don't even get mad. I know I be mad. I ain't gonna lie. I get mad, but I don't say nothing back because I already know they fate. So I'm like, okay, brother. All right. But let me read your fate to you though. For suppressing insurrection and rebellion in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, as well as in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, shall not be questioned in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, and prisons all over the world. You can't even question the $2 million bounty I got on your ass. You can't even question it. And you want to, but nah, I ain't gonna get mad. But anyway, okay, shall not be questioned, but neither the United States nor any state shall assume or pay any debt or obligation incurred in aid or insurrection or rebellion against the United States in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida ever since August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. And then in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida ever since February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. And let me show you about that debt That $30 trillion, I'm showing you how I saved you from it, fool. See, I saved you, and now you gotta pay it. See? But neither the United States nor any state shall assume or pay any debt or obligation incurred in aid of insurrection or rebellion against the United States of America, or any claim for the loss of any emancipation of any slave in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. See, that's when I emancipated myself. See, I emancipated me, and then by me emancipating me, I then left your emancipation papers so you can then come. But see, you afraid to come in the judgment hall, but yet you say you free. See how you free and you don't want to go where your Lord and Savior lost his life at. Why you don't want to come save your children like your Lord and Savior save you? See, that's what I'm telling y'all children. See, why they won't do for you what Jesus did for them. But then they say Jesus love you, but they don't love you. If they loved you, why they ain't doing what I'm doing? And if I did it, why I don't love you? I love you just like Dr. Martin Luther King loved me. I love you just like Minister Malcolm X loved me. I love you just like Mr. Fred Hampton loved me. But they all died. Mr. Medgar Evers. Huh? Why y'all don't see the love that I am? See, I am cut from those great men, not from the ones that watched those great men be murdered. I'm not from that garbage. I'm a man. I'm not an image of a man. I'm a man who got an image. That's two different things.